Does not seeing my son every single day ever get easier? It's with me, and we'll go stay with his dad on the weekend. He stayed the night at his dad's this weekend. The third time, maybe fourth time that he's stayed with his dad overnight without me there. Ever get easier? I always grew up thinking that the mom and dad should stay together. And my parents, they divorced like 20 something years later, after I was already graduated. Does this ever get easier to and I don't mean to be a crybaby or anything, it's hard, have a relationship that wouldn't work and have a child in between, that was never my intention, or never really crossed my mind that would even happen, pray and just have time go by, right? But it's freaking hard. Help myself just accept it and just be okay with it. But it's so hard. But does it ever get easier? I was always the one to put him to bed at night and, tell me when he goes to bed. And it's very, very, very hard. And being with somebody and having a child, there's a lot of twists and turns that come involved with that. There's the complication of both the parents growing up differently, enforcing different rules, and having different standards. Because both of our parents were completely different. So it makes raising our son different. I guess it just kind of helps to talk about it and to share how I feel, that we can get it out. I was in jail twice last year and kept from my son under stupid, false, totally ridiculous circumstances. I did everything that I could to get Jonathan back in my life. I don't want anybody to feel sorry for me. I just want people to know life is hard. Raising a child with somebody's hard. I guess I kind of skipped on the marriage first thing and getting to know your partner thoroughly. And I'm real, so I'm sorry that people don't like how real I am. I'm sorry people don't like the fact that I share. But I have a heart and a mind and a free will to say whatever I want, If I'm sad about things, I like to express myself. It isn't as simple and easy and perfect as social media portrays. And I like to be different, I like to be normal, I just share the way I feel. I just share things I'm going through. It's fucking hard. Portion of my heart that is just ripped out and just stepped on. I am so real. I'm the realest person out there, and it's so hard getting used to this. I don't know exactly where he is. I just know he's with his dad. I'm just worried and concerned, distraught, and just lost. So sad. Why do they make alcohol? Alcohol is the stupidest thing, but it's the biggest poison in the world, and people make money off of it, which is the only reason why it's legal. But there are people that get in accidents because they're drinking, and there are people that get alcohol poisoning and die. It's not good for your insides, and people just drink it like it doesn't matter. They drink it to be cool like everybody else and be normal. But is being an alcoholic really normal? Would they have AA meetings for alcoholics if alcohol was normal and the thing to do? I think people would wake up by now and realize how much of a poison it is and how it destroys families. It really does. I have family that have had problems because of alcohol, other family members, and it's so common, you know? There's like bars, and it's all over commercials and TV and movies, and they portray it as this cool thing to do. And it's not. Literally is poisoning your body and controlling your mind and making people so different than how they used to be. Alcohol is not meant to drink the way people do. And what happens is your body gets so used to it that it's hard to stop. And you get so caught up in the thrill of drinking and partying with your friends and going out and getting all up. I'm so sorry my feelings and emotions come out like this. The reality is that people drink. People drink because other people drink. And it's a cycle. It changes people. It makes people different. It makes people become incoherent. Sometimes you can become angry. It makes you think you can drive. It puts you in the center of the universe. Act like nobody matters but yourself. And people will hurt people that they love many different ways. Saddest, hardest thing to live in a world that thinks alcohol is a cool thing and thinks that alcohol is the way to go and the way to live your life. But it's not. It's really not. I really don't want to be super sad about this all night, but just thought I'd share how I was feeling at this moment in time. Bottom line, alcohol is a poison and nobody sees that. Very few people see that.